Hello readers, this is Elle, and tonight I am going to be just looking at 3 books that I recently bought, and they're all by the same author, Sarah Beth Durst. The Faraway Inn is the first book that I actually bought, and this is for young adults. The Spell Shop and the Enchanted Greenhouse are books that are for adults. It's like a cottage cozy fantasy, adult fantasy. Cottagecore, I guess you can call it. These two are actually a part of a series, and this is the first one that she wrote, and then this is the second one, and I think a third one's coming out in the summer. But I have not read these yet, and so first off, I'll just tell you the story. I didn't even know about the Spell Shop. I know that there's a lot of YouTube videos out about the Spell Shop, and I think there's a couple also with the Enchanted Greenhouse. But I went to Target, and on the shelf, I saw this really pretty book. I love cottages. I actually live in a little tiny, cute, quaint little cottage myself. So I'm just in love with that whole, like, I don't know, fantasy world and beautiful flowers and mushrooms and cottages and little brooks and stuff like that. So I actually found that this is my genre. This is right up my alley. This is the type of stuff I like to read. I just started reading The Faraway Inn, but I had seen it on the shelf, and it has these beautiful sprayed edges. It actually looks like a forest with flowers, and it's sprayed all around, and it's just gorgeous. It's got all these flowers and this cute little cottage, like this scenic cottage. And then on the back, I was just looking at some of the reviews, and I opened it up and I saw the beautiful, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love this purple. It's so pretty. And look at this. Look at this. It's got the foiling of a cat. A cat with flowers and a little butterfly. I mean, isn't that just adorable? I just love it. I have 3 cats, so I'm a cat lover. And yeah, I had to have this book. So even before I read the blurb, but honestly, I did read the blurb before I bought the book. I mean, I can't just look at a, beautiful book. You can't judge a book by its cover, right? You have to read the blurb. That's how I see it. So I'm going to go ahead and read the blurb to everybody. It says, a cozy contemporary fantasy set in a quaint Vermont inn that proves sometimes magic is only a door away. When 16-year-old Kalisa arrives at her great aunt's B&B in rural Vermont for the summer, she's shocked to find a rundown inn rather than the cozy bed and breakfast she was expecting. Grumpy and eccentric Auntie Z is determined to keep anyone from messing with her beloved inn, even though she clearly needs the help. To convince her great aunt to keep her around, Kalisa sets to work fixing up the inn, enlisting extra help from the groundskeeper's handsome son. But the longer she stays, the surer she is that there is something strange about the B&B and its guests, something almost otherworldly. The inn is keeping a magical secret, but to protect the place she's come to love, Kalisa must unravel the truth before it's too late. So yeah, as soon as I heard otherworldly, I'm like, I'm so in. I've got to read the Faraway Inn. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so I already started this one. So this is the first book that I got, the young adult one. And then I heard about the Spell Shop, and I found out it was the same author. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get it. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I got it. So I got this one at Barnes & Noble, and then I found out that this was the second one, and I got this one off of Amazon. Hardcovers, because I love the hardcovers. This has just got the sprayed purple edges. But again, got the cute little inn cottage on there. This one has a greenhouse on it, and it's got a cat, like a cat bird, or I don't know. I heard about the book it's called Cat Dragon. I'm wondering if this is a cat dragon. I'm not sure yet, but that's another book I gotta get. But there's just so many of these cozy romanticies that I need to get. But for these two books, they're just sprayed color, like different colors, which are pretty colors. I like these two colors actually, this purple and this like aquamarine color. I like these two colors, they're very pretty. And they do have beautiful dust jackets, but when you open it up, it doesn't have really anything here. And it just has the foiling on the spine. And the same when this one, well, it's got some green and purple and a little bit of foiling, but that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the blurbs for these as well. It says, a lush cottagecore tale full of stolen spell books. Ooh. Unexpected friendships, sweet jams, and even sweeter love. Okay, you got me at Cottagecore, you had me at spell books. I love all the magical stuff. And then the sweet jams, oh my gosh. And love, sweeter love, oh my goodness. Keela has always had trouble dealing with people. Thankfully, as a librarian at the Great Library of Elysium, she and her assistant Kaz, a magically sentient spider plant, that's cute, have spent the last decade sequestered among the Empire's most precious spell books, preserving their magic for the city's elite. When a revolution begins and the library goes up in flames, she and Kaz flee with all the spell books they can carry and head to a remote island Keela never thought she'd see again, her childhood home. Taking refuge there, Keela discovers, much to her dismay, a nosy and very handsome neighbor who can't take a hint and keeps showing up day after day to make sure that she's fed and to help fix up her new home. In need of income, Keela identifies something that even the bakery in town doesn't have, jam. With the help of an old recipe book her parents left her and a bit of illegal magic, her cottage garden is soon covered in ripe berries. But magic can do more than make life a little sweeter, so Keela risks the consequences of using unsanctioned spells and opens the island's first ever, much needed, secret spell shop. Like a Hallmark rom-com full of mythical creatures, ooh, mythical creatures, and fueled by cinnamon rolls and magic, the spell shop will heal your heart and feed your soul. Yes, yes, and more yes. I can't wait to dive into this one now. And then we have this one. It's springtime still, it's not summer yet, so, and this actually looks like winter. And yeah, but when you think of greenhouse, you don't think of the winter, so that might have something to do with this story. So go ahead and read the blurb. It says, a new standalone cozy fantasy set in the world of New York Times bestseller, The Spell Shop. Elsewhere in the Empire, on a remote island brimming with singing flowers, honey cakes, and honeyed love, Turlu Purna broke the law because she was lonely. She cast a spell and created a magically sentient spider plant. Ooh, I wonder if this is like a prequel to The Spell Shop. As punishment, she was turned into a wooden statue and tucked away in an alcove in the north reading room of the Great Library of Elysium. Yes. This should have been the end of her story, yet one day, Turlu wakes in the cold of winter on a nearly deserted island full of hundreds of magical greenhouses. She's starving and freezing, and the only other human on the island is a grumpy gardener. To her surprise, he offers Turlu a place to sleep, clean clothes, and freshly baked honey cakes, at least until she's ready to sail home. But Turlu doesn't want to return home, and as she grows closer with the unwittingly charming gardener, Yarrow, she learns the magic that sustains the greenhouses is failing, causing the death of everything within them. Turlu knows that she must help, even if that means breaking the law again. This time, though, she isn't alone. Assisted by Yarrow and a sentient rose, Turlu must unravel the secrets of a long-dead sorcerer if she wants to save the island and have a fresh chance at happiness and love. Funny, kind, and forgiving. The Enchanted Greenhouse is a story about giving second chances to others and to yourself. Oh wow, that sounds wonderful. And I love this little animal here. It's so cute. All right, so I have a lot of cottagecore, cozy romanticies to read. All three of these look amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna move to this one, and then that one. That's what I think I'm gonna do. That's the order, because I've already started this one. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys. I didn't get a chance to really give a book review. I just kind of read the blurbs to you, showed off the beautiful dust jackets, and if you already read any of these stories, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you thought of them. If you did by chance read all of these, which one was your favorite? I know that I think the spell shop got the most hype, but you never know. It could be, you know, it's a personal opinion, which one you like. I have a feeling I'm gonna love all of them. It just seems like this author is just about the cozy, fantastical, even yummy treats and love and just all that good stuff. So until I get on here again to do some book reviews, that's it for tonight. And I hope you have a great night, everyone. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and like the video if you like it. And I'll see you later. Bye.